Let's talk about eyes today, because I always found it incredibly difficult to learn how to do a great eye. Often I would go to a makeup counter and somebody would do an amazing eye, I'd go home and I'll think, how on earth do I recreate that? So when I developed Trinny London's Eye2Eyes, first of all, I wanted to have a large number of fabulous shades. We have 20 eye shades, which kind of sit in cool, mid and warm combinations. Secondly, I wanted it to be really simple to put on. So I'm taking my lovely day look, which is Fortune, and I literally close my eye and I just use my ring finger to apply the product, and then I use my other finger to blend it in. And in 2 flashes, I've done a lovely little daytime eye. Really, that simplicity for me is sometimes all I've got time for, to do something really, really quick. My other favorite daytime eye is Wisdom. This is an eye that also miraculously you can build up. You can start off as a little something, a little shadow on your eye. I always go to that sort of brow bone and I push it up into the brow bone. When you have different shaped eyes, you do your eyes in different ways, but I have a slight hooding, so I do want the colour to appear after my eye has opened up, like that. If I wanted to build up this product, even though it might seem so innocent in its lovely neutrality, I take the lovely tea kit brush and I go to the little define moment, which is there, and I can make the most lovely daytime smoky eye. Many of you might use a kind of heavy black eyeliner around your eyes, but you might wake up one day and think, can I do that anymore? So I take Wisdom and I take the little tea kit brush and I just sort of pop it underneath in my lash line. I might do this slightly haphazardly, I can clean it up later. But it's to give a little nod to a line as opposed to a forced line, which is softer for me as I'm older. So there's a little bit more definition, but it's not the hard line. Now, you might want to be an evening eye and get a bit wah, va, va, vum. So when I do evening, one of my favorite evenings, especially when I'm wearing blue and with my skin, hair and eye combination, is Empress. It's just a magical brown shade with some golden flecks in it. And for this, if I'm going to buff it up, I might go to my little smudgy bit on the tea kit and I might just put a bit more on my eye and go round in a sort of motion like that. And then I might go a little bit underneath even. I'm doing it really unevenly just to show you how haphazard I am to do my smoky eye. I've just had my lashes done, so I have to be careful. But I do that kind of feeling around the eye and up and then in and then back and then down, like a sort of C shape. I learned this a bit from Ray Morris earlier this month. And then I just blend it out with my finger. Let me just see if I've made a real pig's breakfast. Not totally. Blend it out with my finger, and then a little trick I do is I'll get my under eye and I'll just do a tiny bit more of my under eye, or Trintron or whatever it is, just to kind of clean up any mistake I have, because I don't want it to look like it's going down. So I'll take that last bit of concealer foundation and I'll put it there and I'll bring the line back up. But like 2 minutes smoky eye and a beautiful daytime eye. And that to me is what we want our Eye2Eyes to be about. 20 gorgeous shades to choose from. Just do your match to me to find out which is yours.